What up, YouTube? We are back with another YouTube video, man. And we back. I wanted to make another military video because I got a great amount of comments, likes, views on the first military video I ever posted. It was me basically talking about basic training, receptions, and arms. Thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate it. I didn't think that video was gonna get any type of traction, considering that like I was posting music videos or music video reactions and song reactions and album reactions before I joined the military. So I didn't think that was gonna get any type of traction, but you guys came out and supported me. So thank you guys very much. Really, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because regardless of me being in the military, I still want to be a content creator and I'm still going to create content. Don't know what it's gonna be about now. More than likely it's probably gonna be about the military, because this is my life now. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's like I live, breathe, eat the military at this point. But I just want to say thank you guys for your support on my first video back on YouTube after like 5-6 months. So basically this video is about reception, okay? So right now I just finished AIT. Tomorrow I'll be headed off to airborne school. Can't wait. Very excited, man. You guys will get a video from me about AIT and airborne school, especially airborne school after I'm done with that. But you guys will be getting a video from me soon about AIT in airborne school, okay? So this is about receptions. I want to talk about what you pretty much go through in receptions. I'm gonna make an arms video too. Don't know when. That's gonna come later on. But so receptions, right? So this is pretty much what happens during receptions, right? So I'm gonna talk about what kind of leads up to that, okay? So the day you ship out, right? So more than likely you probably have a recruiter, right? So more than likely this is how it's gonna work out, right? So like the day before you actually ship out, you're gonna go to your recruiting office. Either you're gonna go there and like they're gonna drop you off to this hotel, or you just get dropped off to the hotel. I don't know if it depends on the recruiting station, but how it was for me was I got dropped off at my recruiter's office, and my recruiter took me to the hotel, dropped me off at the hotel, etc., right? So you stay in this hotel the night before you actually ship off, right? So you go to this hotel, you spend the night there, and like at this point, like you think, oh, you think everything's peaches and cream, because like you're not actually in the military just yet. So you go to this hotel, you think, oh man, I can get used to this. That's the only thing in my head. I ain't gonna lie to you, like it ain't really hit me yet then when I was at the hotel. So you spend the night at the hotel, you wake up, they're gonna feed you breakfast. Mind you, they're gonna feed you dinner too. Like the night before, they're gonna feed you dinner, they're gonna feed you breakfast, feed you real good, right? Make you think, oh man, like everything's all peaches and cream, right? From the hotel, they drive you to your MEPS station. So wherever you did your in-processing at MEPS, that's where they're gonna drive you to like ship off, right? Or at least as it was for me in Dallas, Texas. So a bus comes pick us up at like 5 a.m. in the morning. It's like early. It's like really early. A bus comes to pick us up at like 5 a.m., right? We get on the bus, we go to MEPS, and we're pretty much there just waiting, right? Because by that point, you've done all the in processing, you done went through all the MEPS, you done did all this paperwork. You're there pretty much just waiting to get your plane ticket, right? Like you check in. Once you check in, they go over like you know what I'm saying? They go over stuff just to confirm that everything is still good, like on your records. And then they give you your plane ticket, right? They give you your plane ticket. So you get your plane ticket, and mind you, you're waiting there all day just for your plane ticket, right? You get your plane ticket, right? And more than likely your plane ticket is going to be like the flight, or like the time of your flight will be in the afternoon. More than likely, it's gonna be like in the afternoon, right? So you get your plane ticket. I got mine around like, I think I got mine around like noon, right? Got my plane ticket. And so once you get your plane ticket, they're gonna put you on a bus and take you to the airport. Now, before they put you on the bus, take you to the airport, your parents, or whoever, your parents, your wife, your kids, doesn't matter, your family, friends can come out and see you actually swear in. Like do the whole oath and swear in, right? Mind you, you had already sworn in like way before that point, but they can actually come and see you swear in again. So like my family came out, supported me, and seen me swearing. That was the last time they seen me up until me graduating basic, right? So they see me swear in. I hugged them real tight, because I knew it was gonna be a long time until I seen them. And at the time, like I said, it don't really hit you just yet, like that, like your life is about to change, right? not it's about to change, but like it don't really hit you just yet. Like what you really signed up for, right? So you see your family, you hug them, you give them kisses, one last goodbye. Not goodbye, you will see them again, but like goodbye for now, right? Like see you later, right? They immediately put you on a bus and take you straight to the airport, right? So I got on the bus, I went straight to the airport, and my flight didn't leave until like 7 o'clock. I forgot. It was something like that. It was something like that. So like I had to wait at the airport for like 4, 5, 6 hours, right? And I got on the plane, flew to Columbia, South Carolina, and I landed, right? Landed, boom. So I'm thinking that like they don't take our phones. I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought we kept our phones during reception. I thought the entire reception you keep your phone, right? Absolutely wrong. So I land in Columbia, South Carolina, and I remember I called my mom up and told my mom, hey, I landed, right? I'm thinking I'm about to have some time to talk to her just a little bit. The drill sergeants was already there at the airport. So once you land at the airport, it's gonna be drill sergeants, cadres, NCOs, whatever. They're gonna be already there at the airport waiting to pick you guys up. So as soon as you land, they will tell you to turn off your cell phones, or at least that's how it was for me, right? They tell you to turn off your cell phones, and you put it in your pocket or you put it in your backpack, and you can't turn it back on. Like, you can't, right? So then I told my mom I loved her, hung up. Last time I talked to her for like a week, right? So from that point, they put you on another bus and take you to the actual base, right? So there was like a 25-minute drive from the airport to the base, and it was like midnight. It was like midnight by the point. By the time I landed, it was like midnight, right? So we got on the bus, we drove to Fort Jackson, we got there, and that's when it starts to hit you, right? Like that's when you get off that bus, you don't have your phone, and it just starts to actually sink in, like, holy shit, like what the hell I just signed myself up for, right? So basically receptions is you basically have to sit there and be quiet for a long period of time. That's all it is. They don't really smoke you unless you do something really stupid. They don't smoke you there. They'll yell at you, you know what I'm saying? Like the drill sergeants aren't as like hardcore as basic training drill sergeants, but they will yell at you if you do something stupid or if you just not acting right. They will yell at you, right? They will scream at you. But they're just raising their voice the entire time, telling you what to do, telling you where to sit, things of that nature. And you just have to shut the hell up. You can't talk. If you talk, they're going to scream at you, they're going to yell at you. So you just sit there and shut up, right? So the first night, I'm letting you guys know, the first night you get to receptions, you're not going to go to sleep. They're going to keep you up for like 48 hours. So like by the time you get to the base, it's going to be like 12 o'clock. And by the time they're done with like day 0 of receptions of giving you your roster number, giving you your PT uniforms, giving you like your linen, all that stuff.
Charlie, come for their trans 31 truck. All cell phones will be accounted for and turned into your locker at 1930. Hurry up.
Okay, sorry about that. So the first night you're not going to sleep. Like you're going to stay for 40 hours. They're going to keep you up, right? Like because they're going to take their time, right? They're going to have you standing out there, because I was in Fort Jackson in February, so it was freezing cold. They're going to have you standing out there waiting, and they'll give you your linen, give you your PTs, give you your towels, like your roster number, and at the very end of the night, they're going to take your phone. They're probably going to take your phone, right? And after that, you're not going to sleep. You're going straight into the next day. Like, no sleep, straight into the next day. The next day, like day 2 or day 1, I forgot what happens day 1. They give you, like, I forgot exactly what they give you certain days. I know day 1, they give you your haircut. They give you your pictures for, like, your ID card. You know, they're doing financial stuff. And then day 2, they are giving you uniforms, things of that nature, right? Giving you uniforms, giving you your boots. Day 3, they're giving you, like, your shots, and they're giving you like your military hero pictures, right? Now, mind you, this entire time, you're up from like 3, 4 a.m. to like 8, 9, right? And you only have like probably 5, 6 hours of sleep, of rest until you back up again, doing just in processing stuff. Boring as hell. You can't talk. You gotta sit there and shut up. They feed you 3 times a day, so you know you won't go hungry. They're gonna make sure that you get fed 3 times a day, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So depending on like, So I was a holdover at reception for 13 days. I was at reception for 13 days. It was the longest 13 days of my entire life. Looking back at it, like, it wasn't that bad. It was just 13 days. But during that time period, you don't know when you're going to get to talk to your family again. That was the longest 13 days of my life. I ain't gonna lie to you, I cried. Like, I cried a whole bunch of times. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm keeping it real with you, bro. I cried. In receptions, I cried. I didn't even cry at basic training. By the time I got to basic training, I didn't even cry because I was already used to being away from my family at that point. Because by that point, I was gone for a month, so it wasn't that bad. But the first week of receptions was hell. Hold up.